Hey guys, thanks for coming back for some more Dick concept videos here on Ding. Today's theme is card denial. Just straight up ripping the cards right out of your opponent's hands. Your opponent can't hurt you if they don't have anything to cast. So this deck works fast. Everything is pretty cheap. The average casting cost is only 2.3. Uh, there's, as you can see, only one card above 3 casting costs. So you hit your opponent hard and fast and remove their cards before they get a chance to set up. Let's break her down. First up is Hopeless Nightmare, a 1 black enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card and loses 2 life. Just like the cheapness of this card. For 1 black, it dings you for 2, so even if they don't have any cards in their hands, you're still doing damage to them. And when it leaves the battlefield, you can scry too. So it's nice to be able to take a look at your future real quick before the end of your opponent's turn. Should you have the opportunity to sacrifice it, if not, it has an activated ability to sacrifice it and then get that scry too. Ikor Drinker, 1 black for a 1/1 lifelink. And if it's in your graveyard, pay 1 and exile it from your graveyard, and it incubates 2, which is an artifact that can transform for 2 into a 2/2 creature. The main reason this is in here is for the lifelink. It's a 1 casting cost body that can come back, and the incubator has counters on it that if you're running your innkeeper's talent, it can double and make that into a bigger creature. Bandit's Talent, 1 black, 1 other. When it comes into play, opponent discards 2 cards unless they discard a non-land card. Then if you pay 1, it goes to level 2 at the beginning of your opponent's upkeep. That player has 1 or fewer cards in their hand, they lose 2 life. Many times, out of all the card removal you'll end up casting this last because its level 2 really doesn't come into play too quickly. And many times, I'd rather just throw in a body out there and start absorbing your opponent's direct damage, or your opponent's attention on those and wasting more cards, and then playing the bandit later so you can start taking advantage of that level 2. Its level 3 abilities, 1 black, 3 other. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card for each opponent who has 1 or fewer cards in hand. So if you're casting this or activating this, you don't get advantage of it until your next turn, so it's almost 4 mana wasted. Where it's level 2 is super cheap, and if you're getting rid of the cards fast enough, it can start working right away as soon as their turn comes. And what card denial for black would be without the Deep Cavern Bat? 1 black, 1 other for a flying left lifelink. When the Deep Cavern Bat enters, look at your opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it until Deep Cavern Bat leaves the battlefield. It's a great card for taking a look at what your opponent has, seeing your future, if you will, taking their anti-creature cards out of their hands so that they can't kill anything, and then the bat's lifelink and flying. Many times your opponent won't have flying, so you can just start picking away at it and getting some life at the same time. Nezumi Informant, 1 black, 1 other for 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent just discards a card. Basic. And Skullcap Snail, 1 black, 1 other for a 1/1. When it enters, target one exiles a card from their hand. Also pretty basic. Innkeeper's Talent, the MVP. The MVP is starting to be, I think, even from the Bloomborough set. This thing is just so good. 1 green, 1 other for an enchantment. When it, at the beginning of your combat, your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Pay 1, permanents you control with counters on them have ward 1. That includes planeswalkers, by the way. And you pay 1 green and 3 other. If you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or a player, put twice as many of those counters on that permanent instead. That works for planeswalkers coming into play as well. So if you have level 3 activated and then you cast planeswalker, it doubles the loyalty counters when it comes into play. This plus lifelink, it can end a lot of games, especially against mono red. Mono red can't really keep up with creatures that get big, and then lifelink just puts them away. Urborg Scavengers. This is a card that at the time there was other card options before the set rotation, that this might become a little more popular now, because 1, it takes cards out of your any graveyard. Your opponent's usually what you go for, but in some cases you'll want to go and eat the Ikor to get the lifelink, or you eat the Deep Cavern Bat to get lifelink and flying. Combine that with a talent, you can also then add more tokens to it. The other alternative, the other ability, It has flying as long as the card exiled has flying, and the same is true with first strike, double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, and vigilance. Some to be said about eating an Atraxa from your opponent's graveyard and getting death touch, lifelink, and vigilance all added to the scavenger, and then your talent just adds more to it. It's also great for when you eat haste creatures. So the scavenger comes into play, eats a haste creature, it now gains haste, so then it can attack right away and get another +1/+1 counter added to it. It was a very useful card, and in many ways, once it got going, it would just deplete your opponent of their options in their graveyard. I wanted a card that every turn could just remove a card from your opponent's hand. And there's not too many of them out there that are as effective as Lily that also have to work with your the rest of this deck. So she's 2 black, 1 other for a legendary planeswalker with 3 loyalty counters when she comes into play. Each player discards a card. If you add 1 loyalty counter, remove 2 loyalty counters. Target player sacrifices a creature. Remove 6 loyalty counters. Separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. That player sacrifices all permanents of that pile of their choice. If Innkeeper's talent is at level 3 and she comes into play with 6. So just by coming into play, you can activate her final ability. Her final ability is almost always a game over. There's not too many decks that can handle having all their resources in the deck or in play split up as you want and have them just say which one they want to keep, because you'll almost always make that choice a tough one. And then Vraska, Betrayal, Sting. 4 casting costs and 2 black, or 4 casting costs with 1 black and pay 2 life completed. 6 loyalty counters. 0, you draw a card and lose a life and proliferate. Proliferate works great with all the tokens or all the counters you can put on your creatures. Remove 2, target creature becomes a treasure artifact with tap, sacrifices an artifact, add 1 mana of any color, loses all other card types and abilities, which is also great for creatures that when they leave play, activates an ability of theirs. She just turns it into an artifact that has none of those abilities. And then her third ability, 9 loyalty counters. If target player has fewer than 9 poison counters, they get a number of poison counters equal to the difference. If she comes out with Innkeeper's talent at level 4 or level 3, she'll, even if you complete her, so she only comes out with the 4 or 5, she'll come out with 10. And then she's done. She just activated her ability, which doubles the amount of poison counters, which brings it up to 18, and they instantly die. I've played probably about 120 matches with this deck. I only had that option to use maybe 3 times, 4 times. It doesn't come up too often, these two ready and primed to go. Either you're always looking for her, or this wasn't level 4 many times. You just didn't need her. You're already laying lots of pressure on your opponent, and you didn't even need her to win. They're already going to die. So, but that being said, it is a 1-turn kill. Just these 2 cards. This activated to level 3, and then this just coming into play. Game over. Your land breakdown is 6 swamps, 1 forest, 4 blooming marches, 4 festering gulches, 4 Llanowar wastes, 2 Restless Cottage, and 2 Murex. Now, there's only 1 green card in the deck, so if you want to thin this out a bit, I would probably drop the Gulch, but I have to admit, the Gulch 1 damage has actually won me games, so it's, maybe it's Blooming March, I don't know. It's a tough call, whatever you want. You always want to have at least 2 green running, though, so that you can get that Innkeeper's talent rocking this right away as soon as you can, or have no problems having it be out there. The Murex also could be changed if you want to turn that into different types of land. It wasn't always necessary, and very rarely did I actually activate its ability. When I first made this deck, it was more based around poison counters, and as I found that as I went along, card removal from your opponent's hand became a more devastating option than just trying to rack up poison counters. And with these being so cheap, there's that 4 casting cost one from the Vault set, 4/3 when it comes into play. If you discard a card, or if you make somebody discard a card, you get an investigate artifact. He was just too slow. I had him in this deck, but for his 4 casting costs, I could cast 2 of these, which is 2 cards. So The deck ended up going down for reducing its casting cost just to remove more cards from your opponent faster. It's not unusual by turn 3 or 4, your opponent's already in range that your bandit's talent can start dinging them for when its level 2 ability is activated. So watch the video, guys. Check her out. It's a fast, powerful deck, especially once you get that lifelink going. And sometimes that lifelink is the only thing that keeps you alive. Because no matter how much damage your opponent is doing, you can just soak it up. You don't care. You're hitting them way harder than they're hitting you, and you're getting lots of life in return. Urborg Scavengers, not to be slept on. But overall, you can just remove all the cards from your opponent's hands and then just sit there and coast through the way you want because you're the one all in control, just the way I like it. Thanks for checking out the deck concept video. If you like what you see, give it a like so that other people can check out the channel. It's always good to get more attention. If you haven't subscribed already, please do hit that subscribe button. That way there you won't miss any more videos when they come out. And drop me a comment if you have any ideas. This one actually was brought to my attention a few days ago because people thought the Vraska and the Innkeeper's Talent was a good combination, and I had been aware of it, but the comment prompted me to dig a little deeper and get into this a little faster than what I would. I think maybe my next deck might be a mouse deck. There's some nasty ones out there now, so maybe I'll fiddle around with that. So you guys have a great day. Enjoy the videos, and I'll catch you at the next one. Later. Time for some Magic Arena. Standard rank, best of 1. Thanks for joining us. Going first is good. And let's see what else we can do with this. And get our Ikora Drinker out right away. Deracles. Let's see what you got. Oh wow, it worked. I expected them to stall for an extra second and my land would just come back to my hand. I'm very used to that. Oh, Siren. Drinker gets 1. And I go. Feel free to block anytime. Oh no. I've been ossified. Here is Siren. Well, let's see what you got. What other potential sadness do you have? Well, I really don't like any of it, but this is the one I don't like the most. You can go now. Here comes a 5/4 creature. In which case I will... No, I won't block the Siren. Because he's not going to attack with the Siren. What now? Brown cow. I would like him to get a card out of the way first. But none of that's going to matter, is it? Bring Lily out isn't going to matter either. We will put Flight on the Scavengers for next turn, though. Yeah, I think that's what I would have done. Hey, you are going to die.
A fight? And you
But not
think
before
can
you
win?
take a creature away from your
Haven't
game.
you ever heard of
Well,
personal
yeah, and over we go. Bye, Lily. As is expected.
Whatever. Luck favors the foolish, after all.
get a land? No, we didn't get a land. He's holding something in his hand, but I don't think we're worried about that right now. Let's just get this out. Get ourselves some flying fodder. And get ourselves 4 life back. Start the life gain race. Oh, bunny corn problems. Not a fan. Now, hit me. It's gonna be a tough race. But I'm gonna get a lot of life, so that's good. Alright. Kill me this turn. But not really. My 6/6 bat. Ah. He could not do 23 points of damage one turn. I don't push it against some decks, some of them can. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you guys in the next match. Alrighty. Thanks for joining us for some more Magic Arena. Hunter, Mayday, and myself in Digital Combat. I like the turn. I'm going to get the tap land out first, though. Informant next turn. And we'll see where we place after that. Throw a card in the graveyard, Hunter Mayday. Something with haste, vigilance, flying. Oh, vigilance. I like that. So will my Herborg Scavenger when we get there. Let's attack for 1 and see if we can draw any potential pain out of their hands. There we go. And then let's drop the bat. See what else we can get out of their hands. We don't like the Glissa, but we don't like the Lily either. So we'll do this. If he plays the Glissa, nope, Preacher. I can live with the Preacher. I can live with the Preacher. So we'll dump the talent, dump a Nightmare, so they dump a card, and then we'll hit them for 2. Here comes the Glissa. Oh, I like that too. It gives us other options. Namely Vigilance, that's a good one to get. Another jump blocker. And we'll hit for 3. 3 life down, 3 life up. Attack all you want, Glissa. I don't care about the Preacher. You stay right over there, Glissa. I do not like you. I will like this Herborg Scavenger skin. Vigilance and like that, though. Okay. There, you got it. Now you don't even have to worry about it, right? Let's pop you. Let's pop you. We don't really care about that. He's just going to get it anyway, so let's rack up on life. Oh, I'm taking the big piece of ugly for sure. Not that I wanted it, but I've got a lot of life and you can only take 1 enchantment. Goodbye, Innkeeper. You got a lot of life, but I have a lot more, and I think I can actually erase you on this one. Alright. Kill me, Hunter Mayday. You cannot. You can hurt me a lot, but you're not winning. And I can make it even really nasty with Lily coming out for max loyalty. But it's unnecessary. Unless you're going to draw a card. See, yeah, you've given up. I'm fine with that. Down to 14. Oh, let's give them false hope. Give me my 7 back, please. And now take 2 damage. And that is game. The Lifegain race wins again. Alrighty. That's another one. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you in the next match. Bye. More Magic Arena. Standard rank best of 1. Brandix 19 and myself. Dancing in digital combat. Let's bring you out first and see what we can attract for attention. Make me throw a card away. You cur. Well, let me take a card from you. Persistence. Gix sucks, but we'll take that next. Let's get a life. Ha ha ha. Playing Magic, getting a life. Ha ha ha. Bye, Vraska, because I am very low on mana. No hope for you for the next little while. Oh, Typhoons. Well, we like that, don't we? I really wish I had another mana. He's a ways off from that, so let's put that on you and attack. Will there be anything in my graveyard you can get? Nope. So let's just go with both. Oh, the bat is dead. And I better get something back here real soon, right? Yeah, you can't touch it. Don't touch it. Leave it alone. You can't have it. You want it. You can't have it. Oh my gosh. Give that back. I know, it was nice. We're not doing anything this turn though, because I don't want you casting my bat against me. Look at you with 3 mana. That's fancy talk. I don't want you to cast the bat that eats my leaf. Yeah, well, you know I gotta stop, right? That's why I gave the bat the token, not him. Ah, gone, but I gained 2 life. I didn't want that. Unless you go for the drinker. No, he didn't go over anything. Oh, I suppose it has to be at the right time, right? Well, I'm eating that bat now. No, don't care about you. I want you. And you. Run forth and give me life. Revealing my hand, eh? Eating the drinker. No. Why would you not eat the drinker? No, you can have me, God. I got so much land right now. Yeah, there's it. Well, he's already got life gain, so I don't care. I don't care. We'll go with this one. Let's get that tiny bones out of there too. I don't know how you're gonna make this one, my friend. I think I've got you. I think I've got you. Well, now he has to do that just to kill the scavenger now. And there's no creatures in your graveyard, for they've been gobbled up. Lifelink will do you good. And I gotta get rid of the scavenger. I don't want to. He's scared. But without life... Oh no, you are getting life gain. Oh, well thank you. I will eat that rat. And I think you just don't need it again, my friend. No, you'll be enough. Just enough. Or will you? Yeah, you will. Just by one. But I think you're up against the wall on this one now. Oh, you didn't just be able to kill the bat, are you? He did. Top deck what he need. But he's in a lot of trouble. He'll have to keep one of his creatures back. Do it. Yeah, I didn't think you could. Yeah, I can't stop it. Maybe I'll top deck some rescues. Hmm? I did. Get back here. Putting that on there gives me 4, but I'm not going to block that at all. So now let's increase the size of the bat. Card chosen. Attack with everything. Give me my life. And there we go. Bat flies over and gives a violent hug for 5. Stop that. Boom. Life gain, card denial. Brutal. Put another one in our pocket. Let's jump into the next match. See you guys in a few seconds. For some more Magic Arena. And against our opponent, for which name I cannot pronounce. No disrespect meant. I just can't read that. Alright, do we have a 1 casting cost? No, we do not. Tap land, go. Let's get down a couple of informants and thin out the crowd. You are going to take the bat. Or the talent. The bat. And I will not take the... Well, he has another bat. Yeah, we're going to go this one. If he drops another bat, he could have taken the talent. I don't care about him taking the other cards. I want the talent. Yeah, there you go. The talent makes everything else gross. There goes the scavengers. Let's just throw something out. And bump it. Bump it good. He would work for that talent, 100%. Let's see what you got. Oh, good pick. Get rid of both. No, we want to stack up the bat now. We'll start keeping the life gain race ahead. No, we'll sit back. Come on over, Apocalypse. Yes, you knew exactly what I was blocking with. For it is not wise to let the apocalypse hit me. Alright. That's not a bad beef. He wants to block with the bats, but he doesn't want me to have any of what the bats are hiding. Punch to the nose it is. Informant, you're out next. It is a punch, and not one I'm happy to take. Especially against mono black, he can drop anything at any time to get me. What are you throwing away? The creature he can't block with. And the bat's just getting just stupid big now. I can outrace him as long as he doesn't pull anything to kill it. He has to play it and he doesn't want to block it. I don't blame him because I'll just get another bat, right? So it's nice that produces creatures that block. It does make the fountain a little bit better than the Merrick's. Oh, chump blocker. Oh, investigator. He's doing his best to keep up with the race, isn't he? I just have to get a creature card and this game's over for you. That's not it. So let's just make it just stupid disgusting. And give a chump blocker one. Yup, that's a lot of money. That is a very big meatball. There's a Murex. Yeah, he now realizes the error. I don't even care if you hit me. 34 life, I can take that damage, no problem. Well, that helps. Yeah, because I was about to just spread the whole board on you. Oh, that Innkeeper's talent is so disgusting. It's so much fun. And I hope you did watching this video, and let's go off to the next one. See you in a bit. Hello there. Time for some more Magic Arena. Standard rank best of 1. 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 2. Like it. I like it so much. I'm even going to play a card right away. Normally I would love to play my tap lands first turn to get that requirement out of the way, but I think we can swing this. Oh, look at him going. What an interesting choice of cards you've got there, sir. Mr. Nightmare. Let's see your hand. Only one creature kill card, eh? Well, it's mine now. Attack! The next turn, I'm going to drop 2 more. The Raven Man. Maybe? I'm actually kind of like getting that Innkeeper's talent out first. So we start making our creatures a little bit bigger, and I'm not worried about the Raven Man's bats so much. Are they bats? Bird token creature, sorry. We're just going to let you attack for now, and we'll keep our drinker back for defense in case Raven Man gets brave. Hello, Vadmir. Hello, Bandit's Talent. Gotta get rid of one of them. And I don't want him to have either of those. I hate to throw that away, but away it goes. Well, first let's toss this in the way so we can get rid of one of those, please. The cottage. Put a token on it. Put it on the bat. Fly over for 3. Problem is your 3 doesn't match my 3. Nor will it match the 5 I'm about to put down. Might as well get the tap land out of the way. Pick. Double my token power. Engage. Bat of Doom. Go. Suddenly your Alkazatz is not so powerful. Aklazatz. Man, why can I not say that word right the first time? I always have to read it, right? Maybe I keep thinking of Alcatraz? I don't know. There goes my swamp. And your Betrayal's gonna have to sit back. No, it's not because of that stupid bat. Oh well. Hit me. Everything. Yeah, you gotta think about that, don't you? Meanwhile, Batman gets bigger. I mean, what else are we gonna do, right? We're just gonna keep gaining life. He has to block the bat, which means the cottage can still get. We're gonna leave our other defenders back. Get rid of that thing. I mean, you gotta block it, right? That probably hurt to get hit with. I'm fine with it though. Backflip kitty. Good kitty. Yes, beware, my restless cottage is now a problem too. Lots of problems for Nightmare to take care of. But does he have it? Did he top deck it? As so often is the case. Roping me. Hey, Gix. Oh, jeez. Take all the attacking cards you want. Because I know how that's going to end for you. Pick, 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 pick. I don't even care about any of that stuff, man. Draw 5 cards. Because you know as well as I do, that bat's going to make your day just terrible. Suppose he is going to try and top deck a card he needs, isn't he? Something to kill that bat. This could work out for him yet. That's a lot of cards. A lot of cards. But not the ones he was looking for. I got a feeling I dodged a bullet there. How about you? Either way, it's a win. I'll take it. and I'll take off to the next game. Join me if you want. See you soon. Time for some more Magic Arena. Standard rank, best of 1. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Ravenant is our opponent for today. Lots of cheapies. Don't like the tap land. Well, what are you gonna do? Oh, tiny bones. You have tiny bones. Well, that's better. Let's get out there and start pushing the card discarding. Good card. Glad to see that go. I like Lifelink. My scavenger shall enjoy you. Don't like that though. What are you gonna do, right? Plop. Yeah, let's go for a blocker. And get rid of a card from them at the same time. Draw a dark creature, eh? Fell. Why would you... sorcery, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of sorceries. Attack me, pickpocket. He says no. I decline. Let's get you to throw the next one out then too. Goodbye. And we're gonna hang back. We'll block the poisoner for sure, and the pickpocket will be ours next turn. It's a nice option there. Oh, for sure, with gumdrops on it even. That's any time draw card too, right? That's nice. That is a nice card. You want to exile something? Let's exile something. If only we drew another land, right? And then bring in another block. Essence Chandler. See ya. Moth. You just keep drawing cards. They will cost you dearly. Let's get rid of that card first so they don't have an option to kill our enchantment just in case they're hanging on to it. They weren't. Let's drop this down. And we'll pump up our life gain. You just keep pumping yourself, buddy. I like seeing that in my opponent. Tap yourself to death. Ooh, that's a good one. Zip, zip, everything comes. Draw a card. He does. He wants something in his graveyard, some bad. Or in his deck. But he gets to not have that card either. That would have been a good card for you. But really, we should just sit here and hang out, right? He's not going to be able to draw many cards more, and he's just going to pick himself to death. I'm okay with that. The pickpocket is now on defense. Oh, that's a bad card for you, right? That's a death card, I think. Because now we do this, and then we do nothing else. And we'll just let it take care of you. Oof. Alrighty. One more in the pocket. Let's go for one more win and then we'll do our end cap game. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you very soon. Let's go for another win. Ashutosh M. What a great avatar you have selected. More standard rank best of 1. Let's get our tap land out of the way because everything's a 2. We'll go with the snail first, maybe. Give them something to target before we start targeting their stuff. Like drawing things out of them. Yikes. Urgent necropsy. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's throw another card away. I've got more where this came from. An attack for 1. You're gonna kill it? Please use your cards. Cut me down where I stand. Ashutosh M. You don't realize I want you to spend your cards. Feed me. Let's see if we can pull another one out of you. No, you're gonna let me hit you? You'll let me hit you. Well, bat time. It's that time for the bat time. You're gonna get my Mirex. I don't really care. Alright, thanks. Well, one go for the throat means that go for the throat you have still comes to eat. And let's get this out of the hand so you don't go making me throw things away. I would like it if you used that. Especially if it's before the end of my turn. Excellent. I get to use that land then. Take action. Affirmative. Forest. Yeah, we got lots. Oh, black mana there is. Oh, he's at the end of my turn. I didn't notice. You sneaky, sneaky cat. Goodbye, Liliana. I loved you. Well, let's make it throw another card away. Since we seem to have plenty to choose from. You threw away that. I did not expect that. And let's start the leaning. Lose 2, gain 2. 2 for. You just keep wearing yourself down. I know you're looking for stuff, so there's not much I can do with that. You block. And we're gonna start cranking. Oh, I do like that. Yeah, I was going to start doubling the tokens, but that was a good option because now I get to hit them for 4. No, not yet. Ichor. You're going to be down to 6, just like that. Hello, Shield Dread. I don't like you as much, but I can still handle you. Do we really even care? I mean, we got a lot of life, but we're going to lose a lot of life. There's Shield Dread's in his house. Not a bad draw either. And yeah, we can end it right here. Because we're going to hit you with a bat. And then my Bandit's Talents finish you. Too easy. I had that Hostile Interrogator in one of my versions of this deck, but its casting cost is too slow for everything else. It's 4 mana. I could draw 2 cards out of your hand for that. Alright guys, that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at these videos. This hand removal is just powerful in this meta right now. And Innkeeper's Talent's just a busted card with everything it's used for. Ridiculous. You're going to start seeing a lot of decks with that, I think. Start stacking up on your anti-enchantment cards, everyone. If you liked what you're seeing, give me that old subscribe. I'm up over 170 now, getting closer to that 200 number. And that way there, you'll also catch all the videos as they come out. Drop a comment if you have any suggestions. I've been seeing a lot of comments lately. It's been great to see the feedback. It also helps me design future deck concepts. And hit a like. The likes make the old algorithm show everybody that maybe there's something here worth looking at. So have you guys a great day, and I'll catch you on the next deck concept video. See you later.